flying to Kabul, August 8, 2016, my second day in Afghanistan. After a pleasant flight from Mazar-i-Sharif, I landed in Kabul and exited the domestic terminal. This was Hamid Karzai International Airport. You had to walk far away from the terminal until you could meet your friends upon arrival, because only passengers were allowed in the terminal. Majid came to meet me upon arrival in Kabul.
So I made it to Kabul after that 45-minute flight. I'm Jason, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
And your name?
I'm Majid.
Nice to meet you, Majid. My parents are watching the news every day I'm here in Afghanistan.
Well, as I told you earlier, they should be watching the news very closely.
Every day there's something happening, huh?
Yeah, unfortunately. Yes.
Okay, so I'll be careful.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll make sure you are safe.
All right, thanks, man.
Yeah. You have already taken a step to make sure that you blend in.
Yeah, that's right.
By wearing the local clothes.
We had to walk nearly a kilometer out of the airport before we reached the main road because of all the security barriers.
We left the airport and everything's okay now. There's so much security over there. You have to go through about 4 barriers just to get into the airport. And they got Humvees and everyone watching you. But it's been like this for years, yeah?
Well, it is like this from the beginning, actually.
Yeah. When did it start? Ever since the Soviets?
No, not in Soviet era, actually.
Okay.
Because things were pretty good at that time. There was no security precautions at that time.
Yeah.
Since the even Taliban area, security was good,
Yeah.
That was the only thing that was good.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Airport is secure, and it is still one of the most secure area in all over Kabul. Yes.
I heard the big news. An Australian and someone got kidnapped.
Yes, Australian professor and American professor.
An American professor.
They were abducted yesterday, and I was thinking that I should message you. That things doesn't look good, but then I thought okay, just don't make him more worried, because he should be already worried.
Yeah, I know.
He has come to Kabul, even I'm worried, every day. But I thought, let him come, and then we will tell him, since it's not a good news,
Yeah, because I'm already in the country.
Yeah. This place.
What is this, anyways?
These are wedding halls, and I told you A-list wedding halls. These are very expensive,
So City Star Hall.
Yeah, and Mumtaz Mahal,
Yeah. Okay.
There's Taj Mahal and there's Mumtaz Mahal.
Oh yeah.
So this is Mumtaz Mahal.
Okay.
You can see Burj Al Dubai and replica.
Oh, okay.
Well, this place looks very charming.
Yeah.
I never stand. Just quickly come here in the night because the lighting looks very good.
Take a look at this wedding car. These wedding halls were quite exquisite, but you would always have armed security guards like this guard.
I'm really happy to get to Kabul.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to come here for years. Hey, so you're originally Afghani?
Yes.
How many people live in Kabul?
Well, nobody knows exactly.
No one knows?
Yeah, because everything in this country is about estimates when it comes to population.
Okay.
But my guess is there are over 5 million people living here.
5 million?
Yes.
The capital.
Yes.
And there's 32 million in the country, right?
Even
maybe
it is
more.
also
Estimate.
and you will see different reports, stating different figures,
Okay.
But it's basically 30,
30 million, okay.
And it's 30 like for 78 years now.
What's the blimp that they have over the city here?
Well, they call it fish.
The fish.
Yes, and it's a helium balloon. They have built-in cameras for surveillance. Yeah, well, I've heard that it works for 5-6 kilometers, so it does have very good resolution.
There was one over Mazar-i-Sharif.
Well, you can see a lot of them in Kabul, maybe 5 or 6 of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's mainly done for surveillance and security.
Yes. It shows you that Big Brother is watching here,
Yeah, especially in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Here was an interesting monument at this roundabout in Kabul.
Oh, look at that.
That's TV Mountain. It's very famous.
Oh, okay. That's why all those antennas over there.
Exactly.
Here was Rana University, a prestigious university that I had never heard about before. Watch this guy, he was playing chicken running across 4 lanes of traffic in Kabul. Wow, he made it.
This is like extreme tourism, huh?
Yeah, exactly. That would be the highest point of extreme tourism,
Coming to Afghanistan.
Exactly, yes, yes. Well, why? Because when I leave my office, it's not only me, it's everybody who leaves office, they believe that, God knows whether I will return or not. Yeah, because incidents can happen. You can be in the wrong time at the wrong place. Bomb can go off. You never know.
So always be careful every day.
Well, usually it doesn't help.
It doesn't help.
Yeah, like if bomb goes off, you being 100% careful doesn't help. Yeah, you wrong time, wrong place, and you just blow off. And being a foreigner, and visiting Kabul it's a very big challenge, because people are not hostile. People are very friendly, but not the police, Especially when you have camera on your hand, And the reason being, they still don't know that people come to Kabul. There are people who come to Kabul not for a business purpose, but just to see places, and talk to people, They don't have this notion,
Okay. But you also said that people in their sound mind wouldn't come here?
Exactly, yes, exactly. And whenever I tell people that, people come to Kabul for, to see Kabul, because they've heard so much, they've seen so much in the news, and they want to experience things themselves. If you see their faces, like, really? They come for tourism to Kabul? So usually people don't believe it, but when you tell them, people have ambitions, to see every single country, in the world, so then they actually realize that, yes, You see that building,
Yeah.
It caught fire yesterday.
Oh, did it?
Yes, and the amazing thing was when the firefighter came, their water pressure could only reach third story, third floor.
Story building.
Oh, really?
So the water will only reach a third floor, and it is like 12th floor building,
Oh, really?
It all went in flames,
Here we had a child begging for money on the street. As with Afghan tradition, if you wanted to take a shortcut, just drive on the opposite side of the road to bypass traffic.
These are free cars, they don't pay for.
And there he went.
We just saw a wedding car go by and it was completely stuck up with what?
With cotton, soft cotton.
You can't see out of the car.
Well, only 1 square feet area, is visible, You can only see, because only the driver can see. And the rest of the car is like dark.
That car looked like a sheep.
Yes, exactly, yeah.
It was so soft.
Yeah, it was a sheep on tires.
Sheep on tires.
Yeah, something like that.
I hope I say another one.
Yeah, and they will charge like $40, $50 for that.
To do that for your car?
Because it's a time-consuming thing.
Oh, you have to glue each cotton ball on.
Exactly, yes.
I might do that to my car.
Yeah, you should do that.
When I have my wedding.
Yeah. And maybe we will have better things.
I could hire some Afghanistan people.
Yeah.
Since they're professionals.
Yeah, we do crazy things.
In the evening, I heard the happy birthday song, so I looked outside the window, wondering what it might be. I guess it must have been another ice cream truck. We took a stroll through Kabul to find an authentic Afghan restaurant. It was a bit risky walking through the city at night, but I was with a group of locals, so I felt safe. Here were some old bicycles. The bread shops were very creative. They made flat bread with many designs. As we walked down the street, we saw an ice cream shop, so we decided to stop and take a look. This guy made ice cream cones really tall. Let's see that again. He mixed vanilla and mango ice cream together. Wow, that was one tall ice cream.
We're here at a restaurant. We found one that serves all kinds of food from Indian to Pakistani to Afghani. Looking forward to see the food.
Spiritual.
Okay. What's your name?
My name is Hikmatullah Aziz.
Okay, and your name?
My name is Sadr.
Okay, nice.
When Majid asked Rahman if we had already spoken together, Rahman replied that we had already spoken spiritually. Let's listen in.
I asked if you both, spoke to each other, and what did you reply?
We talk spiritually.
We don't know what it means, but yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, it's Yeah, he can explain it.
Yeah.
Can you please explain it?
We communicated with brainwaves.
But what is telepathy?
Like for the first time when Allah created all human beings, they were souls that we have been created by you and we will obey you.
Yeah.
Like people have talked at that time too.
That was the first time spiritual communication was originated.
Do you know, sometimes you see someone and you have never met him. And you think, like, I have seen him
before.
lots of times.
It means like we are best friends, but just we met recently.
No, that is something else.
Okay.
You have seen someone, you have never met someone, but you think you have met him. Like,
Your guys' names?
My name is Shafi.
He's our driver.
Yeah, you're the good driver.
My name is Rafiullah.
Did he say his name was Refueler?
Rafiulab?
Rafiullah Shinwari.
It was Rafiullah.
And of course,
Well, I'm Abdul Majid, but you can call me MJ.
MJ?
Like Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson.
My shortcut is Hick.
Hick.
People call me Hick Aziz, yeah.
sorry, Jason. Is it okay if I can ask you a personal question?
Yeah, sure, ask me.
Not
Why
so
you
close
do not
person.
eat meat? Is it because of religious thing or
Yeah.
you don't like I don't?
Oh, it started because my family never ate meat
Okay.
because of religion.
Because of religion.
Yeah.
I thought like
Mainly.
some people.
Yeah.
Because my son also doesn't eat meat.
Oh, really?
It is.
But his reason is different.
Then our food came. First bread, lassi, and rice.
We call it dul in Dari, and we call it Trombe in Pashto. It's a little bit tough to pronounce it.
My second day in Afghanistan had been a success and safe, thanks to all of these guys' help. After dinner, we returned home by taxi through the streets of Kabul. This was my first night in Kabul, and I was glad to meet local Afghans who guided me through the city and made me feel welcomed in a new country and a new city. It was my second day in Afghanistan, so I was still getting used to this country. We got out of the taxi and went back home. Thanks for watching day 2 of my Afghanistan adventures. Stay tuned for day 3, where I take a taxi across Taliban territory to visit Bamyan and Banda-ir Amir National Park.